questions for post-war Gaza. First of all, the Biden administration repeatedly made it clear that the United States opposes Gaza controlled by Hamas and says Gaza should be governed by the revitalized Palestinian Authority. So the United States is in contact with Ramallah. And last week, Mr. Jake Sullivan was in Ramallah, too, and Secretary Blinken visited Ramallah and talked with the Palestinian Authority leadership there. So is there a plan for Palestinian Authority ruling Gaza Strip, like, for example, sending a representative to Gaza Strip after the war?
I think we are putting the cart a little bit before the horse here. Israel is still conducting major military operations, but we do continue to discuss these questions and many others as it relates to post-conflict governance with the Palestinian Authority, with the government of Israel, and with other countries in the region.
Follow-up, please. Yeah. The United States is also against the Israel reoccupation of Gaza. You made it clear from that podium, and the Biden administration made it clear from different levels. And the United States expects Israel to leave Gaza after the conflict ends. So beyond the wishes and expectations, the United States is the first country on earth who is able to convince Israel what to do or what not to do. I'm not suggesting that you are telling Israel what to do or what not to do, but you are able to do so. So can the United States give assurances to the world that Israel will leave Gaza after the conflict and Israel will not decide to determine the future of Gaza unilaterally?
What I can give you assurances is what the United States will do, and that is to continue to make clear that there cannot be a reoccupation of Gaza. Yes, there will need to be some transition period at the end of this conflict, so there is not a security vacuum on the ground, but ultimately, as the Secretary has been very clear and the President has been very clear, there cannot be a reoccupation of Gaza. And I would say that ultimately, it goes to a different but related point that I was making earlier, that is not just in the interest of the Palestinian people, but we believe it's in the interest of the Israeli people as well. With that,
thank you.
I wanted two things. I'll be very brief on your choice of words, one regarding Israel and one regarding the Palestinian Authority. You said in an answer to an earlier question that Israel is a quote-unquote long-standing ally of the United States. Now, you know, Israel is many things. It's a friend, it's a strategic partner, but there is no alliance between it. So, So you haven't changed. So you haven't slipped ally in officially, capital A.
Partner.
Okay.
Thank you for the edit and preventing me from having to put an asterisk in the transcript now.
And then on for the PA, you said in response to two questions that the Palestinian Authority is the legitimate representative of the Palestinian people. How do you come to that assessment? When was the last time the PA was elected?
It was, I don't know, in the 2000s, I believe. They are the representative of the Palestinian people.
As you know, though, the Palestinian Authority is, in particular, President Abbas is deeply unpopular.
And we believe that we should
But you still think that they are the legitimate.
They are.
They speak for all Palestinians.
I don't think there is any one government that speaks for every member of its community,
but they are the legitimate representative. They are, but you do believe that they are the ones who can act, or who should be acting on behalf of the Palestinian people.
Yes, a revamped, revitalized Palestinian Authority.
Okay, well, what about the current one?
That is, well, the current Palestinian Authority with reforms, with revitalization, yes.
But what now? Who represents the Palestinian people? I mean, obviously,
the Palestinian Authority does.
Even though it's not revitalized and revamped.
They are, and what I am referring to when I talk about revamped, revitalized Palestinian Authority is for a Palestinian Authority to govern Gaza, you are going to have to see a revitalization. Just in terms of presence, they don't have the
does that mean that there has to be an election to?
We support free and fair elections. I think you can't really hold an election.
Free and fair was in Gaza, and Hamas won.
And we support free and fair elections going forward. I think you can't hold an election in the middle of a conflict. Obviously, there needs to be a transition process to establish that. But that's what we support for the Palestinian people, as we do for anyone in the world.
All right.
All right. Thanks.